guys, welcome back to another week of distance learning. This is reading with me, Miss Crawford, and Momo's out here today with us. Oh shush. And today we are going to be reading the third Amy Krouse Rosenthal book, Little Oink. It says right here, from the creators of Little P and Little Hoot, Amy Krouse Rosenthal and Jen Corace. I wonder if it could be pronounced Karachi too. I'm not sure. Today, as we read Little Oink, I want you to really be thinking about what's happening in the story. Last week, we talked about how good readers are always thinking about what they're reading. And one cool thing we learned that you can do as a reader when you're paying attention is retell the story to somebody else. Just like how on Friday, you helped me plant a seed because you retold the different steps we read about. Now, I wonder if we're really paying attention as we're reading Little Oink, if we can retell the story at the end. Are you ready to help me? Okay, my friends, then you really need to put your best focus forward so you can be thinking about what you're reading. All right, let's go. Little Oink. Woof, my fingers are stuck today. Little Oink by Amy Krouse Rosenthal, illustrated by Jen Corace. And now comes the story of Little Oink. Little Oink was a neat little pig. He liked a lot of things. Wow, check out how clean his playroom is. How nice and neat his bookcase is. He dug playing with his pig pals. Hey guys, I found a truffle. A truffle's a type of mushrooms that pigs sometimes dig for. He savored his days at school. Look at him. Such a cute little pig. I mean, Little Oink. Oh my gosh, and look at the specials on the lunch menu. Just like we have at our school. They write the lunch. Sloppy Joe, gruel au gratin, and for dessert, mud pie. And he relished nighttime with Mama Pig and Papa Pig. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy ran all the way home. Did you ever sing that song with your parents or your family about your little toes? But there was one thing Little Oink did not like. Now, remember, when we read Little P and Little Hoot, this is where we found out our problem. So make sure you're thinking about what this problem is gonna be. If this story is the same as those, the problem comes next. Let's see. The one thing he didn't like, mess up time. Because that's what you do when you're a pig. Make a mess. All my friends get to clean their rooms. Why can't I? Asked Little Oink. You see how the little mousie is pushing the soap and the badger's organizing his clothes. The monkey organized those letters nice and neat. Oh my gosh, and the bird is sorting feathers. Or leaves. She's sorting leaves. If you want to grow up to be a respectable pig, you must learn how to make a proper mess, said Papa Pig. Mess up your room, put on some dirty clothes, and then you can go out to play, said Mama Pig. Do I have to? Little Oink snorted. Yes, you have to, they retorted. So, off he went. When I grow up, I I'm gonna let my kids clean their rooms as much as they want. Wow, this really reminds me of Little P and Little Hoot. Little P wanted to eat spinach, but he had to eat candy. He didn't want to eat his supper, right? But Mom and Dad P made him. Just like, and Little Hoot just wanted to go to bed, right? But they made him stay up late. Just like how Little Oink has to make a mess. He unmade his bed. He unfolded his clothes. He threw his towel on the floor. He put on a stained t-shirt. Oh my goodness. How would your parents feel or your family members feel if they saw you making this much of a mess at home? Could you imagine throwing your clothes everywhere? Jeez. He dragged in some mud. Have I messed up enough? Asked Little Oink. I still see toys in their bin, mister. Please, not another word until this room is a total pigsty. Fine, whined the swine. Did you hear those two rhyming words? Wine and swine. Rhyme. All right, guys, are you going to count me? It looks like he's throwing out his toys one by one. One toy, two toys, three toys. What's next? Nice job. 5 toys, 6 toys, 7 toys. What's after 7? Yes. 9 toys, 10 toys. There. Now can I go play? Yes, Little Piglet. Now you can go play. And Little Oink ran off to play his most favorite game. What do you think it is? House! And what is he doing when he plays house? Sweep, scour, scrub. That's right, he's cleaning. Now this is hog heaven, Little Oink says. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. All right, my friends, were you paying attention? Are you ready to help retell this story? Okay, so when we retell stories, there's 3 parts we got to talk about. We have to talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end. So let's think back to the beginning of the book. I'm going to flip through the pages right here. Now, what happened in the beginning of the book? In the beginning, we met our character. Who is our character? That's right, Little Oink. And we learned what Little Oink likes to do. What does Little Oink like to do? That's right. He likes to keep things nice and neat, and he likes to play with his friends. Okay, check out the middle part of the story. I'm going to flip through it right here. What happened in the middle of the story? That's right. In the middle of the story, we found out Little Oink's problem. He has to make a mess in order to go outside. And he doesn't want to make a mess. Okay, so in the beginning we learned who we're dealing with. In the middle, we learned what their problem is. Little Oink has to make a mess, doesn't want to. Third, the end. What happened in the end? What did Little Pig do to solve his problem in the end? Or Little Oink do to solve his problem in the end? Check it out here. We're going to flip through to remind ourselves. That's right. little Oink just had to make a mess of his room, and then he was able to go outside to play. Nice job. Thank you for retelling this story with me. Now you can go and tell somebody else about this story. Don't forget who wrote it. It's Amy Krouse Rosenthal. And the illustrator, I have to look, Jen Corace. All right, my friends, awesome job. Now I challenge you in your reading to really think about that book so you can share it with somebody you care about. You can tell somebody that story without reading it to them. You can just tell them the beginning, middle, and end. Nice job. Now, here you go, friends. Here is your seesaw job for this week. It's the same as last week. I need you to read a story to your teachers. So when you log on to Seesaw and you go to your reading activity, it's the same as last week. It's just reading a book. Record yourselves reading a book, but make sure it's a different book this week so that your teachers can hear you practicing different words. They can hear you using different strategies. Nice job, you guys. Nice work at home. I love you all so much. Keep on reading, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.